Alright, welcome back. What up? Welcome back to another episode of Concord Rangers Football Manager. We're ready to play our first Champions League game of the season away at Jablonec. I'm assuming it's Czech. Never played them before. I'm not even sure if they've ever qualified for the Champions League before in their history. Founded in 1945. Have they qualified for the Champions League? They were fourth in the Champions League. Oh, that's this season. No, they've never qualified for the proper before. They've been in the a couple of playoffs, but this is the first time they've ever qualified. And their first game is English champions Concord Rangers. What up? Gotta expect to win, ain't you? Really? There's no, got no scouting on them because how can you scout a team that you've never qualified for Champions League before? Not a lot to scout really. So I'm going to really change the team up today. Give a few runs out to a few other players. I'd quite like Cuevas to play at right back today. See what I can do in there. I will play Harvey at left back. Gonna play Lulinia with Harewood. I don't stock her in there. I'm gonna play Wallace. I've had a few loan offers for Wallace. That was just before the transfer window ended. Didn't want to let him go because I want him to actually be part of the team. Yeah, let's go Prosperi for now. Might give Vizic a go. I'll put Vizic on the bench. I'm going to put Carmo in the team instead of Francekovic. I'm going to put Hackett in, Perez instead of Hackett, Zafarov. And yeah, we'll go with Augusto. Bruninho is still out 3 days and 11 days and 3 weeks, so he's still going to be out for a while. Benrahma, yeah, I'll put Benrahma on the bench in case I want to give him a run out just to get him back up to full fitness. DS Davis, Polyak, very strong bench. Is there anybody else I'd prefer to have on the bench? Francekovic instead of Polyak, sorry. That's the team. Make sure everyone's happy. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll keep him as outside winger. Just works better for everyone. There we go. Let's play attacking as well. Show them no respect. I expect to win. And I will be fuming with anything less. Yeah. Just tilt this down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, the league is a bit up and down really. There's tricky games in there where we obviously got 2 wins in the last episode, so all those names I have no idea. I don't recognise anybody. They've only got 6 on the bench as well, so they don't even have enough players in the squad to fill the team. We should be able to beat this team. They've got a very tiny stadium. They've actually had to move stadiums for tonight's game. Because their home stadium is actually not big enough. The home stadium's only got a capacity of 5,000. They've moved to a capacity of 10,000 in order to play this game. So this should be a big win. Here we go. Carmo. Immediately going for it. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. After 16 seconds, VAR is given a penalty. Carmo creating problems in there. Who's going to step up and take this one? Don't know who's on those duties actually. It's Perez. Perez should score. First minute, does score. Yeah, already Ivo Carmo in his second start for the club is running through the defence. Got fouled, got the penalty. Perez puts the penalty away. Domination. Oh, Wallace has gotten tackled there. That's poor from him. There's Dvorak. I know that's pronounced Dvorak after the famous composer. Here's Dvorak. There's a chance here for Jablonec, maybe. Can they get a goal? They got a chance. Oh, defended well in the end. That was a chance. That's been given as a clear-cut chance despite not managing to get the shot away. Little concerning for the defence there, but managed to come away with it. Here's Harvey skipping down the left. That's poor from Harvey, giving the ball away. He'll be approaching the end of his time soon as well. I think he's approaching 30 now. He's been at the club for a while. Been a very good servant for the club. Here's Cuevas. Here's Perez. Cuevas on the right today. Puts the ball in. He is right-footed, Cuevas. So Wallace gets out to Harvey. Wallace again. I think it's his debut. I think it's his full debut. Anyway, here's Perez. Going for a second goal. Shots. Hey, Gabriel Augusto. His first goal of the season. Good stuff from him. Perez's shot seemed to get blocked and just fell to Augusto. He smashed it in. I think it came off the post. 2-0. Carmo with the free kick here. Oof, headed over. Yeah, as you can see, we are in clear control of this game. Only 15 minutes gone. It's 2-0, 70% possession. Not too shabby. Got a free kick here, Lilina. He's already been booked, just recognised. Here's Perez. Likes to get inside, but I want him to stay out wide. Here's Harvey. Oh, what a strike! Jamal Harvey doesn't score many goals, but that's an absolute belter from the lad. I say lad, he's about 30 now, isn't he, Jamal Harvey? How old is he now? 30 exactly, yeah, 30 years. Lovely goal. He's still got the chops to do it, so I'm happy to keep him in the squad. Usually when he gets to 30, you start to think about things, but look at Perez go. It could be 4 here. This is a good save. Perez likes to cut inside. I think he has got a left. He can play either footed, but he just likes to cut inside whichever wing he plays on. We don't really do that a lot around here. In the system he's in, I kind of want him to stay wide, but I might give him a custom instruction for that just today. It's nicely done by Zamfarov. Here's Zamfarov. Still Zamfarov puts the ball in. It's Carmo! Ivo Carmo steps in with a goal. Lovely ball in by Zamfarov. His second goal of the season, the young 19-year-old. It's great. It's great to see the young lads all chipping in with goals here. Cuevas, Zamfarov. Oh, beautiful ball. Here's Jamal Harvey looking for his second goal. Back post is Perez. Cuevas. Augusto makes it 5. Only 25th minute and it's 5-0. Yeah, I mean, this was likely to happen, wasn't it? Fair play for Jablonec, obviously getting as far as their first ever Champions League group game. But they're 5-0 down in 25 minutes. 2 from Augusto, 1 for Carmo, 1 for Perez, 1 for Harvey. Here's Carmo. It's saved. It could have been 6, but it's saved. We only have 1 clear-cut chance. Just shows how clinical we've been. Headed away. Here's Perez. Good challenge there by Vondra. We're cruising, lads. Just imagine if we played full strength today. Blimey. But we're 5-0. No goals in about 17 minutes now, lads, though. What's going on? What's going on? Here's Cuevas. Lovely ball. Perez. Got a shot inside. Does Carmo again. His second goal of the game for Carmo. 3rd of the season. Perez lofting it up to the back post. It's 6-0 and we're not even at half time. Brilliant from the lads. Firm control of this game. A goal and 2 assists for Perez. 2 goals for Carmo. 2 goals for Augusto. An assist for Zamfarov. An assist for Wallace. An assist for Cuevas. And a goal for Jamal Harvey. 6-0. Yeah. They're going to get absolutely battered this season. Jablonec. We're all over them. Very happy. Keep it up. In terms of substitutes, there's not many players on the pitch that I'm keen to take off. If you know what I mean, like they're all sort of fringe players for the most part. Maybe Harewood or Harvey or something like that. But yeah, I might give out some other players a run. I've got 2 things. I've got Carmo and Augusto both on 2 goals, so I'd like to give them the opportunity for them to get a hat trick. And once I do get a hat-trick, then I'll take him off, because I quite like to give Diaz a run out, Benrahma a run out, and Franceskovic, I think, will probably be the guys I want to bring on. Talking of which, I'm going to bring on Benrahma now, I think. And maybe I'm going to bring on Benrahma now, and I'm going to take off Carmo as well and bring on Franceskovic. Franceskovic likes to play as the inside forward, which is fine. Because of his age, there's no point trying to retrain him into another position. Nothing happening though. 15 minutes into the second half, not even had a highlight. I'm going to give Augusto till 75 minutes. If he doesn't score, then I'll take him off. I know he scored 2, but yeah, I like to give him the opportunity of getting a hat-trick. Libor Sip comes on for Pavel Urbanek. Yeah, nothing happening at all in the second half. We've played, what, half an hour now? Nothing at all. Despite being 6-0 up at half-time. Yeah, I'll take him off now then. Bring on Diaz. He hasn't really done much since the first couple of games of the season, Diaz, so like him to start scoring a few more goals. I do think he probably linked up quite well with Bruninho, I think, and I want to try out the 2 up front at some point this season. I might have done it this year. This game had Bruninho been fit. Nothing's happened at all in this second half. We've had no highlights. We were 6-0 up at half time. No highlights at all in the second half. They've obviously just sort of rested on their laurels, as it were. Maybe one more goal. I mean, you know. Well. What an extraordinary performance. Very, very strange. It seems though this season it's the first half we play well and the second half not so much. But there we go. 6-0 at half time and then no highlights at all in the second half. So we stay 6-0. Well done, lads. It's a good win. Is a bit much considering we're playing a team playing their first ever Champions League game. But we won 6-0. Lots of goals from some young lads, including one from an old lad and from Jamal Harvey. But it's good to see. It's good to see. Look at all that. 5 goals came in 25 minutes. And then we only scored 1 for the rest of the game. Seems strange. There we go. Lovely stuff. Lovely start to the Champions League. We're going to have a 3-game episode today, lads. So I'm treating you. We've got another away game in the Premier League this time, which will lead to Liverpool next. And then we'll play the Carabao Cup 3rd round against West Bromwich Albion. I'll see you there. Liverpool way. Liverpool haven't started the season particularly well. They're a strange team, Liverpool, nowadays in this game. Only won 1 of their first 5. If I show you look at the season progression, really weird. I think one of these seasons, I think that was the first season we had in the Premier League, 2021-32. That was the first season we were there. Then they dropped down to 11th. We had a bad season that season as well. And they've been up and down. The highest they've been is 2nd since we've been in, other than that first. Up and down, really weird. 3 of the last 4 seasons they've been finished in 4th. Season 4, the other season finished in 9th. They seem to start the season really poorly, sack their manager, bring in a new guy, and then recover it. They've not started the season particularly well here. Their one game they did win, though, was against Man United, so classic though, isn't it? They always up their game for Man United. Full strength team today. As full strength as I can get it. Let's see what he says. Kennedy Harvey. Yeah, okay. Howard and Smith, no Davis. Oh, Davis is playing midfield, so where's Hughes then? Hughes is on the bench. Wow, we were. Is that because... I bet if I change this to that and go like that, selection advice. No, he's 6 at Davis. Okay, that is interesting. I think Hughes has been a little better this season. All right, we'll go with that then. That's the best team he's saying that we can play today, so we'll go with that for now. We'll keep a close eye on it. Yeah, I get him to do that. He's not quite fully fit. Only 83 match sharpness. I will keep an eye on him and make sure I've got Hackett on the bench. I do, so that's always good. I don't need Cuevas on the bench. Put Franceskovic on the bench there. I've got a central midfielder. Hughes. Yeah, Perez, Hackett, Franceskovic. I don't really need Perez if I've got Hackett and Franceskovic on the bench, so I might go with either Wallace or Prosperi. Let's go with Prosperi on the bench. Wallace actually played well when he's played, though. 8.7. Is that the only game he played? He's played 2 games, one off the bench, a cup, which he didn't get rated for. That Champions League game got an 8.7 rating. Fair play. All right, that's the team. Let's go with it. We'll keep an eye on Davis. We really will. I'm surprised he's decided to go with Davis. I mean, Harewood's obviously broken into that first team and been and broken in as first choice. I thought it was going to be Davis and Harewood with Hughes in the middle, but it looks like he's opted to go with Davis in the middle and Harewood and Smith. So that is impressive. But there we go. Yeah, they've got some good players, but I'll say this, they're old. They are old. Hamitchin, I think he's about 31, 32, maybe older. 32. Sandy, I think, is 32. 32. He started the season quite well by the looks of it. Bjorn, I think he's in his 30s, 32. So that, you know, they're all 32. Those attacking 3 there. Mihadzich has been around for a while, I think. Oh no, 25. I made that up. I think Villa, I remember him. He's around for a while, isn't he? Yeah, he's 32. We've got some old players. Dilson, I don't recognise this guy. Is he new? 28. Oh no, he's been in for a while. Just not really featured that heavily. Okay, here we go. Chance the team to pick up where we left off. Go out there and impress me. Come on. Here we go. Big game. I love playing Liverpool. We played Liverpool first game of the season last season. Oh, I got a highlight immediately, which great game. We're 2-0 down at half time, came back and won 3-2. This is big though. Oh boys, what's happened with Harewood? Well, that is shocking. Immediately, 20 seconds into the game, Harewood, big error, gives Ederson the ball and Liverpool score. That's atrocious. Atrocious. We let them have the ball. The first time they touch the ball, take it off the defender and put it into net. That's awful from Harewood. There we go. We were just talking about the centre-back partnership and how it's kind of flipping around, and maybe that has put paid to it. Here we go. It's crossed him. It's head away. Davis tidies up, playing higher than usual in the pitch. Had to play it back. They're pressing. That's poor again. That is poor. We've given them 2 chances. They're 2 chances they've had. We've given them to them. What is going on? That's a foul. This is an atrocious start to the game. All of this possession. Basically, the only possession they have is bits we give to them so they can attack. Atrocious. Oh, they've got a throw in here. I tell you what, this is not looking good. This is not looking good at all. It's cleared away. We've just about got rid of it there. Again, but look. All Liverpool at the moment. It's all Liverpool. Well, I say it's all Liverpool. We've dominated possession but done nothing with it. Just giving it to them. Stocker plays long ball over the top. Here's Diaz though. Should score. Diaz, mate. Oh no, and they're attacking immediately. Head away. This is absolute chaos at the moment. It's 2-0. It's 2-0 to Liverpool. A really bad Liverpool team are 2-0 up against us. I am absolutely fuming. I can't tell you how annoyed I am with this team. What has happened here? Just an appalling start to the game. We're playing long ball for some reason and then getting caught. Diaz ran through on goal and let the keeper pick it up off his feet. Gonna have to play attack him. Gonna have to. This is an atrocious half of football. Stocker's bruised hand. Yeah, he'll be alright. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. We go 3-0 down. We're in trouble. This is dangerous, lads. Benrahma back in the first team after an injury. Plays it forward, but poor from Benrahma. Given away. Polyak can't nip it away. We're not looking sharp in the league this year. We're not looking sharp at all. We're resting on our laurels. That's good play from Polyak there. Come on. This has got to be a chance. Tipped wide. First shot on target. Should have scored. Davis. Alright. Monaghan, Polyak. Playing poorly. Diaz. And he should have scored. Right. Half time. I'm absolutely going in on them. I'm going in on them at half time at this rate. Unless we get a goal. For the moment, they look like they can get another one. They have got another one. I can't believe this. It's 3-0. This is absolutely awful. It's one of the worst performances we've had for a while. One of the worst performances we've had in a while. Absolutely shocking. Need a goal now. There needs to be a goal now. They've had 4 shots on target and 3 of them have gone in. We've had 7 shots, only 1 of them on target. I'm absolutely fuming. Absolutely fuming. Showing me something else in the second half. There are some players who are playing for their place in the team. Kennedy is looking dodgy. Monaghan's looking dodgy. Diaz is looking dodgy. I tell you, got to make a substitution, I think. I'm going to bring off... back to tactics. I'm taking off Monaghan, I think. Monaghan, I'm going to bring on Zamfrov. Zamfrov just seemed to show a bit more in the games that he's played this year. Monaghan's looked dodgy. 3-0. Genuinely awful performance. Absolutely atrocious. These old boys at the top there. Absolutely rung rings around us. Polyak, 6.2. Polyak's off. I can't handle it if Polyak's going to play that badly. Fransekovic is going to come on. I'll get him running at the goal. Up the tempo. Don't just play long balls for nothing. Holy crosses, be more expressive. Get stuck in. Counter. Distribute the flanks. There we go. Fransekovic has picked up an injury. I've literally just brought him on. I've literally brought him on about 5 minutes ago and he's picked up an injury. I suppose that's the risk you take with signing older players. We've not done anything in this second half. Are we trying to chase a game or what? Some guys are going to get some serious talking to in a moment. Oh, they're through again. They're through again. What is going on? Four 0. Well, I underestimated them, that's for sure, but they've only won 1 game this season, and we're 4-0 down against them. It's an atrocious performance. It's one of the worst performances we've had in a while. That's going to be disallowed. That's going to be disallowed. Diaz has scored, offside. Diaz, Monaghan, Kennedy. 3 players I'm very concerned with. One of the worst performances we've had in a long time. They had 6 shots, 4 of them went in. I intend to get back in training tomorrow. a shocking performance. Stocker, even Stocker gets a 7. He's that good. He's so consistent, Levin Stocker. Even when the team gets battered, he is still good. Yeah, there's a few players that really let me down there. Really let me down. I'm absolutely fuming with that performance. Just shocking. Just shocking. 4-0 against Liverpool. Liverpool were 14th before we played that game. That's our first defeat of the season. And we're not looking good. I'll tell you, we're not looking good this year. Played 6, won 3, drawn 2, lost 1. 2 games we've drawn were appalling. The game we've lost was even worse. Yeah, there's going to be some players who are going to get some absolute roastings after that game. Going to drop them for a bit, saying that their form's not been good enough. Let's have a look at the form whilst we're here. Look at is it selection info? Last 5 games gives you a bit of an idea. Down the bottom, Stephen Monaghan 6.62, Kevin Diaz 6.62, Josip Poyak. You might be one to look at. Levin Stocker's not been that good, even though he had a half decent game. So that's average rating for Levin Stocker 7.04, which is fine because he gets a 7 basically most games. But I'm shocked with some of these players down here. These 3 down here, I'm really disappointed with. Gonna actually have a go at all of them. Can I do that once? I don't think I can I? No. Have to individually. So I'll do that. And Warren player, criticise recent form. I never usually have to do that with Polyak. That is a shocking thing. Discipline player for not on discipline him, just want to speak about recent form. Yeah. Same with Monaghan. Monaghan's the worst at the moment. Monaghan is the worst culprit. Zamfrov does more when he plays. So I've always kind of thought Zamfrov has a higher ceiling than Monaghan. I think he can be much better. Can I criticise recent form? Apparently I can. I must have done it before recently. Maybe he's not played enough games. I'm just going to criticise last game then. Speak about one player, criticise last game. Not good enough. Yeah. Oh! Might have been happy with the performance, I wasn't. Okay, Monaghan's kicking off the place. That is him gone, as far as I'm concerned with the first team. Zamfrov will be playing more games. Look, Zamfrov's much better. 7.82. He's played the same amount of games as Monaghan. He's got a 7.55 rating. 6.62 is less than that, mate. Fact. West Brom away in the Carabao Cup. Going to change things up anyway, because we play Carabao Cup. I'm not too bothered. But Monaghan, for one, won't be playing. Okay, West Brom away. Carabao Cup. Obviously, going to change the team up a little bit for this game. I'm always keen on sort of rotating anyway. There's not a huge amount of desire to win this. Got a strange record against West Brom. Not as one-sided as I would have hoped. Yeah, I'm going to change it up pretty much entirely. 3 players I'm not keen on. Well, 2 players especially I'm not keen on playing, like Kennedy and Monaghan. I might give Diaz the game because I'm quite keen on him getting back into form, and maybe giving him a game like this might push him back into form. But gonna go with Lilinia and Smith today. Gonna go with Cuevas at left back instead of Harvey. Gonna stick Stocker in there, but I'm gonna go back to Hughes here. Change it up a little bit, but not too much. How's Benrahma's fitness doing? Not quite match sharpness enough, so I'm going to stick with him. Definitely not playing Monaghan. Going to probably leave Monaghan out just a little bit. Just a little bit concerned the way he acted after that last one. He didn't play very well. I've had a word with him, and he said, "No, I thought I played well." I was like, "No, you didn't. You were terrible." So Harewood and Davis. Don't need both Harewood and Davis on there, do I? So you'll have put on Carmo on the bench. I might start Carmo actually. that a good idea? Or Francekovic? No, start Carmo. Because Carmo's so well. Put Diaz up there. Yeah, I felt that down on the last game. I really felt that down. I haven't felt like that for a while, and the team really didn't play well. I want them to get back to it today. I'm just not having performances like that. That's not happening. That is not happening. He seems to be better in attack, so I'll do that. There we go. Right. Gonna go attacking again. See if that makes any difference. There's a couple of changes. Maybe doing that change of having that defence of Harewood and Smith with Davis in the middle wasn't a good idea. Obviously didn't work out really. So maybe going back to Hughes and putting Davis back in defence with Smith might be a good idea, or Harewood, I'm not sure. Harewood's looked quite good this season up until that game. I think Carmo's joint top scorer with Diaz. He is joint top scorer with Diaz. 3 goals in 2 games. He's only played 3 professional games in his life. He has scored 3, assisted 2 in those 3 games. He's got an insane record. Go there and show the world you've got what it takes, because I think that last game may have put a few doubts in there. We can come away with a nice win today, boost their morale back, get back to winning ways, because that Liverpool game was concerning. That was our first real test as well in the league, and we got battered. West Brom got a free kick early on here, taken well by Domingos. Got support if you need it. Goes long. Here's Benrahma. Come on, Benrahma. I think we missed him. Here's Benrahma. Drop it back. Shot right at the keeper. Surely a better option was to drop that back. How is shooting the keeper at that angle the best option? No idea. Oh, they got ex-Concord. I think Elliott's ex-Concord. Stocker. Yako back into the team. Zamfroth with a nice ball. Here's Yako. Headed away. Good tracking back by Carmo though. That's what we're about. We're about working hard. They had to put back to the keeper, put them under pressure, but they've got away. They've come away with it quite nicely. Here's Fleming. Okay. Volta, that's poor. Wow. It's 1-0 West Brom. As I said, I don't value this competition. So if we go out, we go out. But I kind of wanted to win this game just to get back to winning ways, and the defence has been done there. Defence has been done. And there's one man I'm looking at in the defence there that worried me. That's Smith. He is the common denominator. Harewood's not playing. Davis isn't playing. Smith is. He played in that last game. He might be a player to drop. Here's Benrahma. Saved by Molina. For them to only have 2 shots and score 1 of them is concerning. For Liverpool to only have 6 shots and score 4 of them is concerning. We're out shooting everyone. We're out attacking everyone. But we don't outscore everyone. We have 2 draws and a loss in the league already. Shaky starts doesn't always mean you're not going to win the league, but I think that if you can get that gap and you get that form at the beginning, it just makes you harder. It makes you harder to beat, and this concerns me. Zamfroth and Diaz again. Go into them. You've got to do better. Why did the assistant say they're unlucky? They're not unlucky, they're rubbish. Not created any chances. How can you be unlucky? Benrahma. Causing problems. Decide to shoot. Benrahma again. Shoot. Goes wide. to do. This ain't good enough. This isn't good enough. Nobody is performing at the moment. Nobody's clicking. As I constantly say, and it does ring true in most games, one of Benrahma or Polyak has to play well for us to win. And it seems to be the case. It seems to be the case. Benrahma, come on, do something now. Best chance of the game. Best chance of the game for us, and we couldn't score it. Right. Benrahma, 6.1. I think that's because he's having loads of shots and you know that he's not taking his chances. I think that's why it can bring your rating down if you miss chances. Because most of our threat comes from Benrahma, but he's there's a long ball there. Diaz got a score now. You're off. Diaz needs to work on his finishing. He is awful at it. So I'm going to bring on Augusto for there. Going to take off Benrahma whilst I'm here as well because he's playing terribly. Hackett's actually been better this season, so I'm going to bring these two guys on. Absolutely unreal. Unreal that Diaz can miss these chances. He scored 3 in his first 2 and has scored nothing since. I'm worried I've got another Kaplani on my hands. I thought he was good though. I thought this guy was good. I spent 65 million on him. Why am I spending money on these players and they're letting me down? Absolutely disappointed. Just so disappointed. Oh dear, lads. Oh dear. I said at the beginning of the season, I said I will resign if I don't win a trophy this season. At the moment, I don't think I'm going to win a trophy this season. Look at this. Paul Smith's a massive concern. That's his area, and apparently he's playing well. Apparently Smith's playing well. I disagree. We let in more chances when Smith plays. Got one more sub left, but I don't trust any of them at the moment. I'm going to bring on Polyak for Carmo because Carmo's not done much. His first game where he hasn't contributed for us. His third game though, he's only 19. A bit harsh to judge him. Counter. Gonna have to be more direct. I don't know whether to adjust when you go up to very attacking. They just seem to carry on thinking it's going to be fine. Sit back and hope that it happens, because at the moment this ain't happening and we're adding out of the Carabao Cup at the 3rd round stage. Again, I don't really care about this trophy, but after that terrible, terrible game against Liverpool, I wanted this a win. I wanted to win this. Paul Smith heads it over. One more chance maybe. We've got another highlight. Hackett wins the header, but it goes right back to West Brom. Smith wins that one. Come on, boys. You've got to put it forward because we're losing in injury time. Good ball. Here we go. Augusto should score. Oh, we have scored. Oh, my word. Okay, I smacked the table a bit too early. Gabriel Augusto puts it away. He seemed to miss the rebound. It must have come back to him. Penalties. That goes straight to penalties. Yeah, okay. Let's see then. It's not been a good performance. We've got a late goal to survive. Oh, they've hit the post. We've had 4 clear-cut chances. I've already scored 1. Right, here we go. Polyak saved. Okay, Polyak's off penalties. Elliott, former Concord player for West Brom, scores his penalty. 1-0 West Brom rather, is Zamfarov. Didn't play particularly well today. Scores his penalty though. Two-one. Volta. Smith. Come on, Smith. Good penalty, mate. Good penalty, mate. 2-2. Osborne for West Brom. Their 4th penalty. Scores. Hackett. Is he taking one with his left foot? Surely he's right-footed. Oh, he is taking his right foot. Here we go. Hackett scores. Good penalty, mate. Faketa. Faketa? Is that how you pronounce that? Scores. We've got a score or we're out. Who is stepping up? It's Hughes. Surely there's better players on the pitch than Hughes to take one. Okay, if he misses, we're out of the competition. And that'll be 2 losses on the bounce. Hughes scores. Good penalty. Sudden death. Luca for West Brom. We're now into the penalty takers that didn't want to take one. He scores it. So who's in it now? Stocker. Doesn't score many goals. Has to score this one or we're gone. 5-4 to West Brom. Stocker must score. He doesn't. And we're out. That was a bloody awful penalty, wasn't it? I got to say, it's another appalling performance. I know we've had more shots. I know we've had more possession. I know we created clear-cut chances. But why can't we score them then? Why aren't our strikers putting them away? We got one at the end. I got to see that goal at the end because I thought that was it. I thought that was game over. Can I see the goal? What do I have to do? Go to review. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? What happened here then? He ran through, saved. Oh, he got the rebound. He ran around and got the rebound. Should have scored the first one, to be fair. Okay, we're out on penalties. Apparently I should sympathise. Penalties can be a lottery. I'm not convinced. There's a few players I'm not convinced with. Diaz let me down again. Okay, so that's 2 defeats on the bounce now. I was really, again, I don't care about the Carabao Cup, but I wanted to win that game because we were battered in the previous game, but we've lost. Only managed to take it the penalties because we scored a 92nd minute equaliser. Why isn't Augusto stepping up and taking a penalty? He's our striker. We took 6 penalties and our striker didn't take one of them. What's his penalty taking like? 8. Oh, that explains that. Okay. It was looking all so good, wasn't it? It was looking all so good after that 6-0 win. But then we had a goalless second half against them. We lost 4-0 to Liverpool and then lost to West Brom penalties. Very, very concerning. Next episode is going to be a big one. Watford at home. I expect no less than a win and a decent win at that. And then we've got a big game in Europe against Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid are very good, so I think we're in trouble. I'll see you on that one then, lads. Cheers.